Hello, Dave Dog here. We're back with Bradford Park Avenue and our Road to Glory save. So this is what's making me think it's more of a long-term save. This is our youth intake, and as you can see, full-backs, centre-backs, centre midfielders, attacking midfielders and strikers. We've got a good youth intake in those areas. At least one of our full-backs, there are a minimum of 2 centre-backs, and we've got 1 top prospect centre midfield. There are 2 attacking midfielders and 2 forwards. So we look forward to those coming through and seeing them in the future. Since you were last with us, we left on the 2-1 FA Trophy second round victory against Banbury. We've played 3 league games and we've only lost 1. As we'll see, it sounded better than it actually looks. So we went to Boreham Wood the next game. Opening goal after 5 minutes for Boreham Wood. We quickly went 2-0 down after 28 minutes. Then they had a man sent off for a rash tackle on 36 minutes. Finn O'Boyle pulled one back just before half time, 2-1 against 10 men. I thought, here we go, we've got a good chance here. Although we pushed, we didn't do anything. They had another man sent off for a second yellow card on 81, so we were against 9 men for the last 10 minutes or so, but we couldn't get the equaliser. But quite a decent performance against the team in the top half, although we had some poor performances. If you can see there, GSK 6.5, Osborne's not quite fitted in, 6.3, he's not finding form, although the other fullback, Conor Ferguson, got 6.7 in this one. So they're young players, they may take some time to actually come to form and do better in their new surroundings. Finn O'Boyle 7.5 was our man of the match, but up front, Hamed, the sole striker, not firing. Next game then, we got a 0-0 draw against rivals Guiseley. We were on top in this match throughout the game, but we couldn't score. 0-0 draw, a crowd of 1,060, nearly half of those from Guiseley. So a big crowd bringing more money in. GSK, good performance in this one at 7.4. And Finn O'Boyle was again the man of the match, but a lot of good performances. So on to the next game, and another draw, this time away to Brackley. Brackley are up around the playoffs. I think they could have gone into the playoff positions if they'd have won this game. But 1-1, game of 2 penalties. We hadn't given away any penalties since moving on to the stay on feet tackling option. But we did in this one. The player probably would have scored anyway if he hadn't have tried to tackle. It was a Dunstan that gave away the penalty. But we got one ourselves. 82nd minute, Will Longbottom equalled the scores. And another good performance away from home against a team going for the playoffs. On to today's game then. FA Trophy third round, Chorley away. Let's have a look where we are in the table then after that. It's not good reading. We are just in the bottom 4 on goal difference from Braintree, and they've got a game in hand on us. So 21 games, 18 points below that relegation ratio. Some promising signs recently. We'll hopefully have a bit of a distraction from that league campaign against Chorley today. As you see, Chorley in 13th, they're 30 points, 12 points in front of us. So let's have a look at the team we've got out today for this FA Trophy game. Bearing in mind we do have games coming up thick and fast around Christmas. Tuesday we're playing Fylde at home, and they're around about the relegation places, so that's a crucial game. And then 30th we've got Merthyr away, and the 1st Boston away, so lots and lots of games. So I'm going to rotate for this one, so let's see what we've done with the team. So we've made 4 changes, so slight rotation. We brought in Ferguson at left back for Lund. This is with the games coming up in mind. Fielding comes in as a deep line playmaker, sat in front of the back 4 for Harrison Hopper, who's just come back from injury. Spencer was actually playing that role with Hopper in front, so it's Fielding in front of the back 4 with Spencer as a box-to-box midfielder on support. Lloyd Smith comes in on the right instead of Doherty, who's been playing very well, Doherty. We're resting him. And our under-18 Scottish international Alex Simpson comes in on the left as an inverted winger, and these two, as you can see, are building up a good partnership. Finn O'Boyle and Hamed, although Hamed hasn't been on the score sheet recently, his time will come. On the bench we've got Carter Denson. He's been out of form, but gave him a game in the under-18s and he scored a hat-trick, so he could be coming back to form. We've got Brandon Barber, our 16-year-old keeper. Mitch Lund drops out of the team. Jason Tuffett is another 16-year-old ball-winning midfielder, and he's getting his chance after good performances in the under-18s. 2-star current ability, 4-star potential. Brad Doherty has dropped to the bench, and Carter Denson, as we've mentioned. So those are our 5 substitutes. We're going in cautious, and this is the tactic we've been using recently, which has tightened things up at the back with the shielding player in front of the back 4. As you can see, Staunton and Sams are building up a good partnership as well. Let's see how we go on then, and see if we can progress to the next round of the FA Trophy. So it's Chorley that gets underway. That man Hall is the danger man, along with Whitehouse on the right hand side, as we've seen in previous games. They are 6-5 favourites in this game, but we're not that fairly unthought of. 2-1 we are, and see the momentum there on top at the moment, but nothing much happening. 2 shots to Chorley, and here we have our first highlight. Staunton with a free kick out to Ferguson, back in the team today and hoping to put in a good performance. We've only lost 1 of our last 5, so we're not in bad form ourselves, although goal scoring wise, here's Hall getting through, runs past our defender, but he's missed. What a chance that was, and we've a let off there. Let's have a shout and demand more. They won't like that, but we've got to look at this momentum here on the right hand side. Not very big graph, but slightly on top Chorley, and we're into the 39th minute, and we've not seen a highlight for us really. It's that man Whitehouse. As I say, he's played well against us recently, and he's got the ball again. Yeah, in front of him. They don't tackle out wide. The crosses come in too easy, even if you put stop crosses on the tactics. And another chance that went through GSK's legs. Connor Hall, their top striker, with a tap past GSK there. It went through his legs, I'm sure. Let's have a look at this again. Let's have a look. O'Dunstan heads it out. Tear puts it back in. He just runs past. Yeah, went through his legs. Moved his leg out of the way. And 1-0 to Chorley. Not very good, that one. We're going to skip. We're not going to see that again. We know he's not offside. Hamed takes a kick off. So we've got a highlight straight away. This could be good if we don't lose the ball. Simpson on the left. He's cutting inside. He's running at the heart of the defence. And he runs into his own player there. And that's just about how it's been going for us in the attacking third. And Chorley come again with a long ball. Hall's got clear again. Hall is getting clear. We're supposed to be marking him, but we've tidied up, and he didn't have much support there. But it's still Chorley with the ball, and we're just not getting in this game at all. Chorley coming at us. The only thing is Sam's clears there, but the only thing is it's only 1-0 at the moment. Hall again, but now it's 2-0. Heading wise, we're just allowing free headers, and we're 2-0 behind, and we're not in this game at all. Let's have another shout, and this time we're going to fire up the entire team. We have been behind 2-0 in previous games and come back to 2-1, but we just not got the goals in us. On that score, I have made bids and had bids accepted by National League teams. But look at that, 9 shots, 3 on target. We've had 1 shot, 1 on target. Let's see if we can sort this shambles out in the dressing room. Well, that team talk's had the desired effect. We've thrashed our arms and said, what was that? Get your acts together and start playing football. And everybody's motivated and fired up. Let's see if that transfers onto the field. We start the second half. And it's us kicking off. Hamed plays it back. Staunton dillying about with it. Ferguson plays it forward. Simpson's got away from his man there. Go on, Simpson. Go on, Alex boy. And has a shot curler, but just past the post. Going on his own there, and very close. At least we had a shot at the beginning there. Staunton, and at least it's us that's got the possession if we don't give it away. Loose ball there. Hamed gets beat to that. Carter hauls away again, and that's 3-0. We're just not marking him. We're supposed to be marking him. So who is it? Sams and Staunton supposed to have a good understanding. Keeps getting it away. Tell Staunton to mark him. Yeah, we were marking him. What's happened? The defensive performances this season on FM23, they're just off the scale. The strikers just walk in. Let's have a shout again. fire up, see if we can get something out of them. This is going to be a really bad defeat if it carries on like this. Simpson, he's the one bright spot, but he's given the ball away there cheaply. We don't see opposition players doing that when they're attacking us. Staunton comes forward, plays it to Simpson. Can he do something? Yes, put O'Boyle in. Finn O'Boyle, our top scorer, hits the post, just the outside of the post there. Top scorer with 14 goals. If we had a forward that could score as many as he scored, we'd be doing a lot better. That is the problem. When we're on top in games, we can't hit the net. Hamed back in midfield helping out. Simpson back to Ferguson. Ferguson plays it through, but easily picked up by Leather, their central defender, who knocks a long ball forward. Ferguson clears it up, and we're playing out from the back. Fielding, long ball again. We keep playing these long balls. Ahmed's on it. Passes to O'Boyle. Come on, Finn, this time. Oh, he's hit the post again. Twice we've hit the woodwork, and that's the way it's going for us at the moment. Hall scores 3 at the other end, and Finn Boyle hit the post twice. And here he comes again, that man Hall. He's running the show today. Plays it into Carter. Can we get a tackle in? Doesn't look like it. But a long ball that's picked up by Dunstan. We're covering this time. And this is all we're doing, playing long balls. And we're going to make a change shortly, because we're just not making any inroads. We're just giving the ball back to Chorley. And so far, it's not working, this long ball. But you put on short passing, and it happens in occasions, but don't know whether it's the quality of the players or not. They don't continue to do it, and it's a very scrappy game. He's there free again, Hall, but he could be offside for that one. Looks like he's offside. When he got the ball, he was anyway. Yep, referee's given it, and we spared him getting 4 goals. Yep, couple of yards offside there. Skip that. I could see that in real time. So let's make some changes then. And who's not playing well apart from everybody? Fielding's playing well at 6.9. GSK 6.3, anxious. I should think so, letting the ball through your bleeding legs for the first goal. 6.3, Finn O'Boyle. I had to take him off last game. He wasn't playing well. I'm going to put Simpson into that position. That's his favoured position and where I've been training him. Put him as a shadow striker. He played as a shadow striker before and scored a couple of goals in a FA Cup preliminary round game. Spencer 6.4, he's not playing well. I'm going to bring Jason Tuffy on for his debut. 16-year-old ball winning midfielder on support. Okay, so 16-year-old Jason Tuffy makes his debut. 6.3, Finn O'Boyle. I was going to bring him off, wasn't I? So let's go for 2 up top. I've done this in previous games and it's worked. So we're going to put Denson up with Hamed. May as well. 3-0 down, and he will be an advanced forward. Let's make a triple sub. Let's put Mitch Lund on. How's Ferguson playing? 6.4, not very well. We'll put Lund on. He can play as a wing back and get up there into that big gap. So there we are. We've made our 3 subs. Let's give a team talk as well. Outstretched arms. Go out and have some fun. 2 composed and 1 Jason Tuffy's relaxed. So let's see if they make any difference. We'll confirm those 3 subs. Tuffy, Denson and Lund coming on. We have just under 30 minutes left. See if we can Connor Hall keep. Always press Connor Hall. A bit late and it's scored 3, nearly 4 goals. I'm really going to have to look for another assistant manager. I don't think Mr. Bushell is doing very well for me. Hamed plays it back. Here's Tuffy. What's he doing? Just playing careful with the ball. Him and Fielding passing it together. Tuffy, he's put a Dunstan in there who's pushed it onto Smith. Denson, that could be offside. That could be offside. The liner's not looking. The referee's there. Yep, definitely offside. You can see these. They're that clear before you even see the replay. Look at that. There's three players offside there. Yeah, definitely. So we're going to just see this through. Hopefully we can get through without any further damage. Let's demand more. And that's going to be it. It's that man again. Hall with a hat-trick, who's knocked us out of the FA Trophy. We'll now have to concentrate on our relegation battle. Sam Fielding, man of the match, 7.1. Tuffy, nice debut at 6.8. No pressure on him though. But let's put that one to bed. and go on to this league fight now. I'm really losing the will with this one. It's as if Bradford Park Avenue are just made out to be perennial relegation battlers. I've not done a lot to change that really, because you can't get anybody in a transfer market. Agreed 2 players, one a midfielder, one a striker from National League teams, but they don't want to come down whilst we're in our position. They're both out of contract at the end of the season, so we'll see where we are at that point. So we're going to have to persist with the experienced players we've got and the youth team that's coming through, and it's going to be a slow journey. Hopefully we can get clear of that dogfight at the bottom. But let's see where we're going to come back next time then. And Guiseley won, so they've gone above us, so we're now 3rd from bottom. There's not much in it at the moment. Fylde are 3 points. We play Fylde next, so we've got to have a good performance against Fylde. It's not Fylde next. Has it been moved? Oh, that's the 9th. So we'll come back for that game against Fylde at home. So I'll play Merthyr away, Boston away and Southport at home. And we'll come back in the next episode for Fylde at home. I'll still keep plugging away on the transfers. So Fylde at home, our next game 9th of January. Hope to see you then. Thanks very much for watching and see you next time. Goodbye for now.